Eileo guys, and welcome back. So version 1.7.3 has finally went up after like 2 days of delay, and I figured I would go ahead and read the patch notes to see what we got going on here. I've already logged in, but I can already tell that this update has been very much a blessing to the EC world. But there's two new story areas, the Taya Valley and the Draconics Mountains, which is pretty cool. I mean, the Taya Valley looks pretty similar to other stuff before, but this one actually looks pretty different from what we've seen before, which is nice to have in the game. There's also been two new costumes added, one for Irene and one for Marcon. Marcon is looking like Bay right now. I'm definitely proud of that costume. Then now Guild War has been added. So essentially, from what it seems like we can build our defense teams for our individual characters in our guild, and then in the Guild War we go, I'm assuming we go to war with another guild, but those members go through one of our members' areas, if that makes any sense. So if it's Eileo versus flying saucer can come to my fortress of the Guild War and attack me, but maybe if he attacks me, he can't attack anyone else. So it's kind of like, hey man, try and scope out the enemy so we can plan on what we're going to do and who we're going to attack where, so our strongest people aren't attacking the weakest people, and our strongest people are taking out the stronger people in that guild, so everyone can get a chance to get it done. Not exactly sure what we get for it as a reward. Hopefully it's something worthwhile, and hopefully it doesn't take forever, but that's another feature that I'm looking forward to, and it should be pretty interesting just to see how you do against other guilds, which again is a great way to figure out what you're doing wrong in the game. Next up is the little guild camp changes. More guild camps are available, which is nice because I think we've only had like one or two designs, and basically every guild that I've been to has had like the same guild camp, and decorations don't really matter too much, but it could be something in the future that could continue to expand. But some of those decorations aren't available until you achieve a high ranking at the Guild War, so more incentive to have an aesthetic guild camp by being a top performer in the Guild War. Blitz has also been reorganized. I did do it right before this video. Blitz now is absolutely amazing. It's saying that it's being reorganized from 6 existing blitzes to 2 new blitzes. The difficulty of a new blitz consists of 1 to 16 steps, so 1 to 16 difficulties, and each dungeon will also give 3 chances to challenge. So I'm assuming maybe we can do blitz 6 times, if I'm getting that right. Hold on, I do have the game up on my phone right now, so I can check real quick. Alright, I have it up now. Okay, I've done blitz for 3 of my squads so far, and then it looks like I need to form another squad to do blitz number 2, I'm assuming. So let me try and check this out real quick. Yeah, it looks like you can do up to 6 blitzes per day. One seems like it's more of the traditional blitz with the crests and stuff like that. And then the second one, I'll have to answer that after this battle's over with. But it seems like they definitely made blitz a lot more worthwhile. So if you guys don't have multiple squads yet, I implore you to start working on multiple squads, at least for blitz minimum. Of course, this helps out in all contents of the game, especially with the Guild War being a new thing. It also helps in Infinite Fortress as well, so do consider building up other characters when you can. The main defense is closed now, which is kind of good because, I mean, it was one of those things where I didn't really care too much about it. Don't get me wrong, I definitely did it, but I definitely didn't put too much effort in it after I think level 4, maybe even 5. It just wasn't that fun. Then also raids got changed as well. I have not done a raid yet, but with the new raids, we cannot hire mercenaries. I repeat, you cannot hire mercenaries anymore. So no more getting carried through a raid that maybe you can't do, or maybe just bringing in your tank and having some super duper OP DPS clear it out for you. So no more of that. but we can form a squad with our own heroes, which is great because I believe there is also an auto function we can do as well. I haven't done the raid yet. I will with this video, but it seems like they really buffed up raid rewards now, because before raids was just, I don't know, raids was like meh. Like, it was nice that we could get raid coins from it predominantly, and some tier 4 pieces, especially in the beginning raids, but the later raids you would just go for like a crappy talisman and some raid coins that you already have 3 million of, and that was pretty much it. So I pretty much had stopped doing raids predominantly for like the last month, because I have plenty of coins and the talismans aren't really worth me the effort of like spending 2 minutes to build teams and just hit auto and let it run. And since the raid is renovated, raid related content also changed below. Guild weekly challenges are changed. So I think it took the scale of guild weekly challenges and it upped them very, very much now, and it's more reliant on world boss instead of raids, which is fine. So that implores you to find a good guild where you can get a good place in world boss, so you can get those achievements by the end of the week. And then the conditions for achieving raid clear achievement of the hero challenge is also changed. So most of my characters had 100%, that 100% before the update. Some of them are back down to 34, which I don't think they really changed that much, but I did pick up some rewards for them as well. So they've kind of changed the challenge tab as well. So I implore you guys to go to the challenge tab, and if there's a character that you want to finish doing your challenges with, feel free to do it, because that's a great way of earning extra gold, extra evolution materials, and other nice tidbits. Also, I believe there's also essences that we can also get just from doing the challenges, and you know, I mean, that's definitely better than nothing. And then I'm trying to pull it up here on my phone. Yeah, it seems like most of their challenges now are based off dailies. We have some blitz action, clearing the story with a certain character X amount of times, clearing base defense, hero battle, the carriage. Yeah, so it seems like the challenges now are based off of doing your dailies to a certain level, doing the story to a certain level, and doing pretty much blitz to a certain level, which is nice. So that's pretty darn cool. And let me see if I can check out a raid real quick. It's not up on the computer, obviously, because like I said, I'm on my phone and not on the game at the moment, but I'm going to the raid station right now just to see how this is done. So no raids are found, so I have to find a raid, and then it's like we can find a raid and we can base it on our combat power and our hunter level. So start me off at 9. And we're basically just searching for raids. So we get a total of 5 raids a day, I'm assuming. But we're searching for those, and it looks like it's based off your character's power. I'm not exactly sure how that works specifically, so I might need to do a video then. But anyways, continuing on, so this video isn't 18 minutes long. World boss changes. Now the players can get talismans from every difficulty. I don't know why that wasn't in there before, but tier 2 and tier 1 tiers have been added on physical magic attack talismans. Tier 1, tier 2, and tier 4 have been added on defense talismans, and you could obtain all kinds of talismans from the world boss. All kinds. Then the tier 6 normal weapon will be added following exclusive weapon. The tier 6 normal weapons are available for each position and can be obtained by summoning from the summon shop and the champion shop. Get more powerful tier 6 normal weapons and grow your hero. So let me see if I can pull that up as well, since I have not really explored the option. I know you guys are like, Eileo, have you done anything? No, I have not. But let's check out equipment suggestion. Alright, so the normal weapon, they're referring to the second weapon in the slot, not your exclusive weapon, but the one right beside that. We now have tier 6 normal weapons, because I think before it was always tier 4. Maybe I could be wrong, but there's tier 6 normal weapons as well for us, which is nice because that helps boost up our character's DPS and boost up their reliability. So even more reasons to pull now. It does dilute the tier 6 pull, but more chances of you walking away with something rather than nothing. Then event screen change, so just a little UI type thing. Adventure change, the recommended battle power in some adventure areas have been adjusted. I'm not sure if they increased or decreased because I am done with the story at the moment. So if you guys know, feel free to leave a comment below. The available battle count will be eliminated from some adventure chapters, and repeated battles will be available. This right here could be a very, very big thing depending on how they've done it. I do wish trait materials weren't infinitely farmable, but I do wish they were a little bit more accessible, because farming out stuff for traits is just like pulling teeth for something that nowadays costs so little, and it boosts up your CP very, very little unless you do a lot of it. But in terms of just overall gain per level, the amount of energy and time you have to expend just isn't worth it. But it looks like they've gone through, and I don't see anything with, I don't see anything anymore with the 3 out of 3 of the areas. I mean, I could be wrong, but no, I don't see anything. So did that mean, have they changed everything? Yeah, it looks like everything we can just run pretty much infinitely. There's no 3 out of 3 for this. So we're going to be more reliant on our support than ever before. So the other items must come from somewhere else. So that's very, very interesting. And then just a couple of etc. bugs that were fixed. After exiting the guild, the time limit for joining other guilds will be changed from 1 hour to 8 hours. After clear the chapter battle on the map, the position of the map will remain to the combat zone. When the player loses, the side story battle help pop up for growth are changed not to display, which I could understand why, because it's a side story battle. And in the number of Adventure Blitz mission clear achievements, it is changed to the count of the number of the clearance of the expedition. So pretty much a very good patch. They've added in not a lot of content, but we have 2 new story stages. So for those of us that were done with the story before, we now have something else more towards to work towards, especially with the guild war. That gives us something else to work towards, of building our mass amount of armies of waifus. Then the guild camp gives more incentive to do the guild war, especially once we find out what the guild war does. Then with the changes to world boss, there's more reason to do world boss for the talismans. And not only that, but you can help give your guild that money, so you can continue on leveling up your characters and investing in them more. And also, side note, this Reddit post was done by Vintego. Guys, make sure you, if you haven't already, make sure you come by the Chronicle subreddit and go ahead and just subscribe, just to get more information there. It's not super duper active, but it is fairly active for what the game is. There's also a Discord that I implore you guys to check out. And to those that have just started playing, like right now, just like Ventago said in his Reddit post, is probably the best time ever to play Chronicle if you haven't played it yet, since I and probably a lot of other people were already level 30. We could already get all of these rewards, but reaching level 3, level 6, level 9, level 12, level 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, and 30 each gives you gifts. All of these, you get threads, which, if you don't know what threads are, they're for costumes, so you can potentially get a free costume or 2 out of this. You get 1.5 million gold per level reach, not per level, but per level reach for the event. So for every 3 levels, you get 1.5 million gold for free. That right there is disgusting. That right there is a disgusting amount of gold. Like, I don't even know what to say with that amount of gold. You also get summon tickets, and most importantly, we get these low weapon armor and accessory and rune upgrade stones. That right there, my boys, is what's going to get you through. That right there, so you can level up your equipment, you can level up your weapons, you can level up your accessories, it just makes everything so much better. Not to mention the additional raid coins we get, and then the low awakening mats. You get tier 4 exclusive weapon selection tickets, so you don't have to waste crafting a tier 4 exclusive weapon. Not saying that that exclusive weapon is going to be any good, but we get one of those. And at level 30, we do get a tier 6 exclusive weapon selection, my boys. We get a tier 6 exclusive weapon selection. Oh my goodness. And it does say that the tier 4 exclusive weapon will be awarded C grade, and so is the tier 6 exclusive weapon selection ticket will be awarded C grade as well. But just by hitting level 30, you get a free tier 6 weapon without having to pray to the gods to pull it by the time you get to 30. So if you can use your crystals right and pull for their T6 gear, maybe your team by level 30 will have a decent amount of tier 6 on them. But this right here is blessed, dude. This right here is blessed, and all you have to do is just to continue leveling up your team until you at least reach level 30. And what did Ventago say? We have 50 days. 50 days. So even if you start today, you have 50 days to get to level 30, which I think is super duper easy to do. As long as you put in 20-30 minutes here every day towards the game, you should get this, I'd estimate, in probably a month and a half, a little bit less than 50 days. But anyways, I don't want to make this video 18 minutes long, but that's pretty much it for the news, you guys. Definitely leave a comment below stating what you're excited about. If you guys are looking forward to the changes, it definitely seems like the game is starting to pick up and catch some more wind. The devs are listening. They're making certain things easier, and certain things are making us work more towards just having not just one team to clear out content, or not just two teams to clear out content, but multiple teams to clear out multiple content, which is really going to help keep the players entertained with Chronicle. But anyways, you guys, this is Eileo, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.